Alright everybody, welcome back to Fanmade, Columbia TriStar, and Sony Pictures releases of Arthur. Where we last left off, we stopped right after the June 10th of 2003 releases. Now, we're going to continue on here, but first, I'm going to send you this little link. Here you go. So, in this part, we will be taking a look at Arthur releases from September 2nd of 2003 to August 3rd of 2004. So, without further ado, let's start. Here's the first one we're going to do. Thank you very much. All right. Without further ado, let's start. And Jeremy Barton, this video is also for you. And here's the first one we're going to show for this part. Arthur Cracks the Case. This is released on September 2nd, 2003. And the front cover shows DW wondering where her snowball went. And Arthur and Buster are thinking about what happened to DW's snowball. Buster's got a notebook or something. There's Pal, the dog, right there. The spine and the back. Episodes are DW's Snow Mystery from Season 1, Arthur's Mystery Envelope from Season 2, and Finders Keepers, which is another Season 2 episode. Here are the sponsors: Libby's Juicy Juice, Post Alphabets, and Chuck E. Cheese's. And here's the disc for Arthur Cracks the Case. The Columbia TriStar version of Arthur Cracks the Case would open with the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo, the DVD menu, FBI warning, attention screens, and then we go into the Sony Wonder and Random House Home Video logos. And the start of the episode, DW's Snow Mystery. And at the end, we go into the last few seconds of Finders Keepers, the Arthur Online Local Library promo from 2001 to 2003, the end credits from Season 2, with the brighter colors, of course. Then the Kiddio promo, the Arthur funding, the Libby's Juicy Juice ad, Season 6 through 8 version, the Post Alphabet cereal ad, 26 of the letters that make the words that let you share your feelings. And then the Chuck E. Cheese's Exercises advertisement from 2002. And then the Arthur funding credits from Season 7 through 8 in the Concord Grape Jelly purple checkerboard background, commonly used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns, using grants from U.S. Department of Education, Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and Public Television Viewers. Then the PBS Kids ident from September 4th, 2000, which is the dot transformation one, where Dot transforms into a tiger, octopus, and astronaut. And in the Kiddio promo, actually after the Dot transformation logo, the Columbia TriStar version would add the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial, and then the Season 1 funding of Dragon Tales, and then the Dragon Tales theme. And the Dragon Tales episodes that would be shown on Arthur Cracks the Case would be A Tall Tale and Stormy Weather. And at the end of the Dragon Tales portion, we go into the last few seconds of Stormy Weather, the Arthur funding credits from, or the Dragon Tales funding, or Dragon Tales website bumper from Season 1, the end credits, the Sesame Workshop green roof blue house logo, the Columbia TriStar television logo, and the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Community Center commercial. Then the Dragon Tales funding credits from Season 1, and the PBS Kids ident from September 6th of 1999 where Dash thinks about something. Then the DVD menu. Here's this next one. Arthur Gets Spooked. Released on September 2nd, 2003 as well. Yeah, that's right. Because the Kids and Dragons have to help Eunice find her glasses. And the front cover shows Arthur, DW, and actually, SE, Dragon Tale Season 3 premiered in February 2005, on February 21st, 2005, to be exact. Alright. The front cover of Arthur Gets Spooked shows Arthur, Francine, and Buster looking very frightened and reading a Scare Your Pants Off book. Looks like that. And there's a haunted house right there. Spine shows Dash's PBS Kids logo. Look at the back. Episodes are the Scare Your Pants Off Club from Season 6. No, the Scare Your Pants Off Club from Season 1. Friday the 13th from Season 6. And The Boy Who Cried Comet from Season 6. And both Friday the 13th and The Boy Who Cried Comet contain the Justin Bradley versions. Also, Friday the 13th and The Boy Who Cried Comet are the last new releases of Arthur from Sony Wonder to contain the Season 6 episodes with Justin Bradley's voice of Arthur. There is a DVD of Arthur's Teacher Trouble that has the Justin Bradley version of Arthur Plays the Blues, but that is a DVD re-release of a previous VHS release, so... And here are the sponsors. Here's a disc for Arthur Gets Spooked. The Columbia TriStar version of Arthur Gets Spooked would have the FBI warning screen. The Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001 with the Tolling Bells DVD music, and then the DVD menu, then the FBI warning and attention screens, the Sony Wonder and Random House Home Video logos, then the Arthur theme with the standard glass breaking noises, and the start of the episode, the Scare Your Pants Off Club. And at the end, we go into the last few seconds of The Boy Who Cried Comet, the Now a Word from Us Kids segment. Then we go into the Arthur Online Local Library promo from 2001 to 2003. Arthur and credits from Season 6 with the Techno remix. And then, of course, the Kidio promo, Arthur funding credits, the post-alphabet serial advertisement, 26 of the letters that make up 1 million words to tell billions of stories. Then the Chuck E. Cheese's Exercises advertisement from 2002. Then the Libby's Juicy Juice advertisement, Season 6 through 8 version. Then the Arthur funding credits from Season 6 through 8. The Arthur funding credits from Season 6 with the Velveeta Cheesy yellow background, using grants from Ready to Learn Television Cooperative Agreement, U.S. Department of Education, Public Broadcasting Service, and Public Television Viewers. And then the PBS Kids ident from September 4th of 2000, the Dot transformation one where Dot transforms into a tiger, octopus, and astronaut. Now, what's different about the PBS Kids logo on Arthur Gets Spooked compared to Arthur's Great Summer, Jeremy Barton, even though the background color is exactly the same as it was? Yes, the 2001 to 2004 version with the yellow background, with Dot's PBS Kids logo in it. Yeah. Then the Kellogg, after the Dot transformation logo, the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial would appear, the Season 1 funding of Dragon Tales, the Dragon Tales theme, and then the Dragon Tales episodes that would be shown on Arthur Gets Spooked would be the Season 1 finale episodes, Don't Bug Me and Over and Over. At the end, it would contain the last few seconds of Over and Over, and the Dragon Tales Season 1 website bumper, the end credits, the Sesame Workshop green roof and blue house logo, the Columbia TriStar television logo, and then, of course, the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Community Center commercial, the Season 1 funding of Dragon Tales again, then the PBS Kids ident from 1999 where Dot runs up to the screen. Oh, don't you mean 1999 with Dot Transformation Logos audio for Arthur's Great Summer? And the reason why the episode Don't Bug Me would be a bonus feature for the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur Gets Spooked is because Ord is afraid of things. Like, he was afraid of Max's rubber spider. Well, he thought it was a real spider, and that's why Ord ran away crying after Max was like, "It's just a rubber spider, silly." What did you think of that Max impression, Jeremy? And didn't that episode seem to fit for Arthur Gets Spooked? All right. All right. Here's this next one. Arthur's Pet Business. Now, don't get me wrong. Even though Arthur Gets Spooked contains the Season 1 finale episodes Don't Bug Me and Over on the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur Gets Spooked, future releases would still contain a few Season 1 episodes of Dragon Tales, along with some Season 2 episodes beginning in September 2003. From June 11th, 2002 to June 10th of 2003, they only contain Season 1 episodes of Dragon Tales for the Columbia TriStar releases. Alright, next one, Arthur's Pet Business, released September 2nd, 2003. Includes figurated adventures. The front cover shows Arthur with a bird on top of his head. It was the 1999 Dot logo. Arthur Cracks the Case used the 1999 Dash logo. Arthur Gets Spooked would have the 1999 Dot logo. And, yeah. The front cover of Arthur's Pet Business shows Arthur with a bird on top of his head, and along with a frog, dog Perky, a snake, and some goldfish on there. Here's the spine. It shows Dash's PBS Kids logo. Back. Here are the episodes: Arthur's Pet Business, DW the Copycat. They are both from Season 1, of course. And Pet Peeve from Season 5. Here is the disc for Arthur's Pet Business. Now, the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Pet Business would have the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001, then the DVD menu, the FBI warning and attention screens, the Sony Wonder and Random House Home Video logos. Then, of course, we get into the Arthur theme with the standard glass breaking noises, just like Arthur gets spooked and Arthur cracks the case, of course. Then we go into the start of the episode, Arthur's Pet Business. And, yeah. DW All Wet was the first episode where Arthur actually got sent to his room for playing a prank on DW. That is true. Arthur does get grounded. You know, there's another episode where Arthur gets grounded. It's one of the Season 4 episode, Arthur's Big Hit, when he punches DW into the face, and Arthur gets sent to his room and grounded with no TV for a week as a result. Anyway, the start of the episode, Arthur's Pet Business, for the Columbia TriStar version. At the end, it would contain the last few seconds of the episode Pet Peeve, the Arthur Online and Local Library promo from 2001 to 2003, the Arthur and credits from Season 5, and then, of course, the Kiddeo promo, the Arthur funding, the Chuck E. Cheese's Exercises advertisement from 2002, the Libby's Juicy Juice advertisement, Season 6 through 8 version, and then the Post-Alphabet cereal advertisement. And then it's 26 little letters that make the words that let you share your feelings. And then the Season 7 through 8 funding of Arthur with the Velveeta cheesy yellow background, commonly used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns, and using grants from U.S. Department of Education Corporation for Public Broadcasting and Public Television Viewers. Public Television Viewers. Then the PBS Kids ident from September 4th, 2000, which is the Dash transformation one. And Dash transforms into a caveman, scuba diver, and robot. But do you want to know what I think? I think personally they should have used the purple background of the Season 7 through 8 funding with the fishbowl logo, since a goldfish is a type of pet. I don't think the Dash transformation logo seemed to fit for Arthur's Pet Business. Wouldn't that have been a better option for Arthur's Pet Business, Jeremy Barton, and SE? Yeah. But after the Dash transformation logo is shown, it would have the Kellogg's Fruit Loop, the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Beach commercial. And then, of course, the Dragon Tales Season 2 funding this time, with the announcer saying, this program is funded in part by a Ready to Learn grant from the U.S. Department of Education through the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. Even though Season 2 of Dragon Tales premiered in June of 2001, even though Season 2 of Dragon Tales premiered in 2001, none of the Arthur releases by Columbia TriStar with the Dragon Tales episodes contained Season 2 episodes until September 2003. After the Season 2 funding, we go into the Dragon Tales theme, and the Dragon Tales episodes that would be shown for Arthur's Pet Business would be, of course, the Season 2 episodes I Believe in Me and Bye Bye Baby Birdie. At the end, we go into the last few seconds of Bye Bye Baby Birdie, then the Season 2 website bumper where the letters are red, and Ord goes, "To learn more about Dragon Tales, visit PBS Kids at pbskids.org. Then we go to the Season 2 end credits. Then the Sesame Workshop purple roof and green house logo. Then the Columbia TriStar television logo. And then the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial. And then the Season 2 funding again. And the PBS Kids ident from September 6, 1999, where Dot runs up to the screen. Yes, Jeremy Barton says, there's a program break after I Believe in Me and Bye Bye Baby Birdie with the Dot logo. You know, hopefully sometime in the future, there could be like a 2002, 2003, or even 2004 program break recorded after One Big Wish and Breaking Up Is Hard to Do with the Dash logo. Oh, the house is green, the roof is purple. Here's the next one. Harper's Teacher Trouble, released September 2nd, 2003. It actually was, because birds fly, and flying is kind of like running. Alright. Harper's Teacher Trouble, released on September 2nd, 2003. Front cover shows Arthur looking very, very afraid, very scared. There's a shadow of Mr. Ratburn behind him. And here's the spine. And the back. Here are the episodes. Arthur's Teacher Trouble from Season 1, which was actually called Arthur and the Real Mr. Ratburn on television airings. But here, the DVD actually reads Arthur's Teacher Trouble. Arthur's Spelling Trouble from Season 1. And Arthur Plays the Blues from Season 6, which is the original Justin Bradley version, shown for Arthur's Teacher Trouble, that is. There is another release from Sony Wonder that has Arthur Plays the Blues, but with the Mark Rendell redub version, but we'll get to that during Part 3. And here are the sponsors. I got this DVD of Arthur's Teacher Trouble back in Christmas of 2009 in an Arthur DVD gift pack set with Arthur's Computer Adventure and DW Rides Again included as well as Arthur's Teacher Trouble. And here's the disc for Arthur's Teacher Trouble. Yeah, though it could have been taken place after the event of Arthur and the Real Mr. Ratburn, even though it aired before that. You'll find out when we explain the closing. So, the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Teacher Trouble, by the way, the Columbia TriStar releases of Arthur are not real. The Sony Wonder released the Arthur releases in reality, but we're imagining Columbia TriStar releases of them. So the Columbia TriStar release of Arthur's Teacher Trouble would have the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo, then the DVD menu, the FDA warning and attention screens. And then we get into the Sony Wonder and Random House Home Video logo. And then the Arthur theme with the standard glass breaking noises. And the start of the episode, Arthur's Teacher Trouble, a.k.a. Arthur and the real Mr. Ratburn. And then there's something really, really interesting that happens in the closing. So the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Teacher Trouble would close with the last few seconds of Arthur Plays the Blues. Then we go straight to the Arthur end credits from Season 6 with the Techno remix. And then, of course, the Kiddio promo, the Arthur funding credits, the Chuck E. Cheese's Exercises advertisement from 2002, the Libby's Juicy Juice advertisement, Season 6 through 8 version, and then the post-alphabet cereal advertisement, 26 little letters that make the words that let you share your feelings. But then, after that, despite using the Season 6 end credits with the Techno remix, it does not contain the Season 6 funding. It instead contains the Season 7 through 8 funding. That is commonly used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns. Using grants from Arthur funding credits from Season 7 through 8 with Velveeta cheesy yellow background that is commonly used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns, that is. Using grants from U.S. Department of Education, Corporation for Public Broadcasting and Public Television Viewers, and then the PBS Kids ident from September 4th, 2000, with the Dash transformation variant, where Dash transforms into a caveman, scuba diver, and robot. And then we go into the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial, the Season 1 funding of Dragon Tales, the theme song, and then the Dragon Tales episodes that would be shown on Arthur's Teacher Trouble would be the Season 1 episodes, The Jumping Bean Express and Get Off of My Cloud. At the end of the Dragon Tales portion, we would go into the last few seconds of Get Off of My Cloud, the Season 1 website bumper, the end credits, the Sesame Workshop green roof blue house logo, the Columbia TriStar television logo, and then, of course, the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Community Center commercial, then the Season 1 funding of Dragon Tales, then the PBS Kids ident from September 6th of 1999, where Dot runs up to the screen. Then we go to the DVD menu. All right. Yeah, it is. And then it appears a couple of more times after Arthur's Music Medley, of course, on Arthur's Money Matters and Arthur's 2. With the 2001 copyright date, of course, that is. Here's this next one. Now we're getting into the 2004 DVD releases of Arthur. Here's the first one we're showing, the 2004 DVD release of Arthur Makes the Team. Now the front cover of this shows Arthur playing baseball. Here's the spine, and beginning with the releases of January 27th of 2004, some of the releases would have Teddy Grahams incorrectly sponsored on the back cover. This is actually one of them. Yeah. So, the episodes on here are Arthur Makes the Team and Meet for a Week from Season 1 and Arthur the Loser from Season 2. Here are the sponsors. On the back. And here is the disc for Arthur Makes the Team. Now, the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur Makes the Team would open with the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001, then the DVD menu, the FBI warning and attention screens, the Sony Wonder and Random House Home Video logos, then the Arthur theme with the standard glass-breaking noises, of course, and then the start of the Arthur episode, Arthur Makes the Team. At the end, we go into the last few seconds of Arthur the Loser, the Arthur Online Local Library promo from 2001 to 2003, and then we go into the Arthur end credits from season... Yeah. So... Alright, so, at the end of Arthur Makes the Team, we go into the last few seconds of Arthur the Loser, the Arthur Online Local Library promo from 2001 to 2003, then the Arthur end credits from Season 2, and it has the brighter colors on there. And then, of course, and then beginning in 2004, the Arthur funding comes before the Kiddio commercial, as Arthur's Teacher Trouble and Arthur's Pet Business and the September 2nd of 2003 releases were one of the last releases to have it come before the funding. Now, after the WGBH logo, we go into the Arthur funding, then the post-alphabet serial advertisement, 26 little letters that make up 1 million words to tell billions of stories. But Teddy Grahams is mistakenly sponsored on the back cover for some reason. Then the Chuck E. Cheese's Exercises advertisement from 2002, and it does not contain a URL. And then, after this, the Libby's Juicy Juice advertisement from the season 6 through 8 version, and then the Arthur funding credits from season 7 through 8 with the grassy green squared background, commonly used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns and using grants from U.S. Department of Education, Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and public television viewers. And then the PBS Kids ident from September 4th, 2000, the Dash transformation one. Dash transforms into a caveman, scuba diver, and robot. And then we go into the Kiddio promo. Then we go directly to the DVD menu for the Sony Wonder version. But the Columbia TriStar version, after the Kiddio promo, would have the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial, and then the season 1 funding of Dragon Tales. And then, of course, the Dragon Tales theme song, and the Dragon Tales episodes that would be shown in Arthur Makes the Team would be the season 1 episodes, Blowin' in the Wind, and No Hitter. At the end of the Dragon Tales portion, we go into the last few seconds of No Hitter, the Dragon Tales website bumper from Season 1, the end credits, the Sesame Workshop, Green Roof and Blue House logo, the Columbia TriStar Television logo, the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Community Center commercial, and then, of course, the Dragon Tales funding from Season 1 again, and then the PBS Kids ident from September 6, 1999, where Dot runs up to the screen. You are correct, Jeremy Barton. Believe it or not, that's the next title I'm going to show you. Arthur Saves the Day. Now, this DVD was released on January 27th of 2004. And the front cover shows Arthur, the Brain, and Francine having a conversation. And you could see some of the treehouse right there. Here's the spine. And the back. Oh, and Jeremy Barton, do you know what makes the Jumping Bean Express and Get Off of My Cloud perfectly fitting for Arthur's Teacher Trouble? Well, it's because Quetzal assigns them to find jumping beans to give to Quetzal's brother Fernando. All right. The episodes are Buster Baxter Cat Saver from Season 2, DW All Wet from Season 1, and The Big Blow Up, which is another Season 2 episode. Well, the Jumping Bean Express is perfectly fitting because Quetzal assigns the dragons to find jumping things to give to Quetzal's brother Fernando. Here is the disc for Arthur Saves the Day. And if you look at the sponsors right there, and the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur Saves the Day would have the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001, the DVD menu, FBI warning and attention screens, Sony Wonder and Random House Home Video logos, and then, of course, the Arthur theme with the standard glass breaking noises, and the start of Buster Baxter Cat Saver. At the end, we go into the last few seconds of the Big Blow Up. Then, of course, the Arthur Online and Local Library promo from 2001 to 2003. Then the end credits from Season 2 with the colors being darker. And then, of course, it would have the Arthur funding. And then it would have the same funding order as Arthur Makes a Team. The post-alphabet serial advertisement, 26 little letters, that make up a million words to tell billions of stories comes first, just like an Arthur Makes a Team. But the only difference is Arthur Saves the Day actually does have post-alphabets correctly sponsored on the back cover. Then the Chuck E. Cheese's Exercises commercial from 2002, and the Libby's Juicy Juice advertisement, season 6 through 8 version. And then it also has the Arthur funding credits from season 7 through 8 with the grassy green squared background, commonly used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns, with grants from U.S. Department of Education Corporation for Public Broadcasting and Public Television Viewers. And the PBS Kids ident from September 4th of 2000 is also the Dash Transformation one. Just like an Arthur Makes a Team, Arthur Saves the Day also includes the Dash Transformation variant. And then Dash transforms into a caveman, scuba diver, and robot. Then we go to the Kiddio promo, and then the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Beach commercial would be shown. And then the season 2 funding of Dragon Tales, and then the theme, and the Dragon Tales episodes that would be shown on Arthur Saves the Day would be the season 2 episodes, A Sticky Situation, and Green Thumbs, in which Green Thumbs shows the dragons trying to help a little flower get back home to her parents. At the end of the Dragon Tales portion, we go into the last few seconds of Green Thumbs, the Season 2 website bumper of Dragon Tales, the end credits, the Sesame Workshop purple roof and greenhouse logo, the Columbia TriStar Television logo, the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial, and then the Season 2 funding of Dragon Tales again, then the PBS Kids ident from September 6th of 1999 where Dot runs up to the screen. Alright, here's this next release, the 2004 DVD release of Arthur's Lost Library Book. Also released on January 27th of 2004. The front cover shows Arthur looking very scared. There's a piece of paper that reads Lost right there. And there's a stack of books right there on the cover as well. Yeah, and to make matters worse, he kicked his sister's tail. He kicked Ord's tail as well. And he was like, "Oh, you hurt my tail!" I tried to let Max catch it, but he closed his eyes, and the ball bounced in front of him, and I was even trying to get it, but it landed right in my arms, and then he kicked my tail! What are your thoughts on that Lord impression I just did? It could have been worse if he hit Zach and Wheezy, right? Well, I'd have to say it taught a really good lesson on not to hit. So, I'd say it's mediocre. Not a really good episode, but not a bad episode either. Now, if you want a bad episode that I don't like, bully for you. It's one of the worst season 1 episodes because Cassie is constantly crying about Spike bullying her. And a season 2 episode, Big Funky Cloud, is also awful because Ord is constantly crying throughout the episode and a big funky cloud follows him everywhere he goes. Alright. And the episodes for Arthur's Lost Library Book would be Arthur's Lost Library Book and DW's Imaginary Friend, which are season 1 episodes, and DW's Library Card from season 4. Here is the disc for Arthur's Lost Library Book. So what were your thoughts on the Dragon Tales episodes on Arthur Saves the Day? Green Thumbs is about dragons trying to help a flower find her parents. So the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Lost Library Book would have the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo, then the DVD menu, FBI warning and attention screens, of course, and then the Sony Wonder and Random House Home Video logos, then the Arthur theme with the standard glass breaking noises, and the start of Arthur's Lost Library Book. At the end, we go into the last few seconds of DW's library card, and then the Arthur Online and Local Library promo from 2001 to 2003, then the end credits from season 4, and then, of course, the Arthur funding credits. The Chuck E. Cheese's exercise commercial comes first this time. Then the Libby's Juicy Juice commercial, season 6 through 8 version, comes next. And then the post-alphabet cereal advertisement, 26 little letters that make the words that let you share your feelings, comes last. And post-alphabets is correctly sponsored on the back cover, just so you know. And then it has the Arthur funding credits from season 7 through 8, this time with the Velveeta cheesy yellow background for Arthur's Lost Library Book. And it's commonly used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns and uses grants from U.S. Department of Education, Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and Public Television Viewers. And then the PBS Kids ident from September 4th, 2000, the Dash Transformation one, where Dash transforms into a caveman, scuba diver, and robot. Then the Kiddio promo. Then the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Beach commercial would be shown. The season 2 funding again, or the season 2 funding of Dragon Tales, then the Dragon Tales theme, and the Dragon Tales episodes that would be shown on Arthur's Lost Library Book would be the season 2 episodes, Back to the Storybook, and Dragon Scouts. At the end, we go into the last few seconds of Dragon Scouts for the Columbia TriStar version, then the season 2 website bumper, the end credits, the Sesame Workshop green roof, the Sesame Workshop purple roof and green house logo. Then the Columbia TriStar television logo, the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial, and then the season 2 funding again, and the PBS Kids ident from 1999 where Dot runs up to the screen. Alright, here's this next release from January 27, 2004. This is Arthur's Pet Follies. Released on January 27, 2004. The front cover shows Pal and Nemo licking Arthur. Pal is the dog and Nemo's the cat. And Francine is like watching Arthur getting licked by the animals. Here's the spine. And the back. And the episodes are Francine and the Feline from Season 3, Hide and Snake from Season 4, and So Long Spanky from Season 1. Here is a disc for Arthur's Pet Follies. The Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Pet Follies would open with the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo. Then we go to the DVD menu, the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001, and then the DVD menu, and then the FBI warning screen and attention screen, the Sony Wonder and Random House Home Video logos, and then the Arthur theme with the standard glass breaking noises and the start of Francine and the Feline. At the end, we go into the last few seconds of So Long Spanky, and then the Now a Word From Us Kids segment, the Arthur Online Local Library promo from 2001 to 2003, the Arthur end credits from Season 4, then the Arthur funding, then the Libby's Juicy Juice commercial comes first this time, from Season 6 through 8 version, of course. And then the post-alphabet cereal advertisement, 26 little letters that make the words that let you share your feelings, but Teddy Grahams is mistakenly sponsored on the back cover of Arthur's Pet Follies for some reason. And then the Kellogg's, and then the Chuck E. Cheese's Exercises advertisement from 2002 comes last. Then the Season 7, then the Arthur funding from Season 7 through 8, this time with the Concord Grape Jelly purple checkerboard background, commonly used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns, and using grants from U.S. Department of Education, Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and Public Television Viewers. And then the PBS Kids ident from September 4th of 2000. This time it's the Dot transformation variant, where Dot transforms into a tiger, octopus, and astronaut. And then, of course, the Kiddio promo, and then the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial, and then the Season 1 funding of Dragon Tales, the Dragon Tales theme, and the Dragon Tales episodes that would be shown on Arthur's Pet Follies would be to Kingdom, the Season 1 episodes to Kingdom Come and Goodbye Little Caterpoozle. And at the end of the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Pet Follies, during the Dragon Tales portion, we go into the last few seconds of Goodbye Little Caterpoozle, the Season 1 website thumper, the end credits, the Sesame Workshop green roof and blue house logo, the Columbia TriStar television logo, the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Community Center commercial, the Season 1 funding of Dragon Tales, and the PBS Kids ident from September 6, 1999, where Dot runs up to the screen. So, Jeremy, if you didn't hear those questions, what did you think of the episodes for Arthur Saves the Day and Arthur's Lost Library book, along with Arthur's Pet Follies that I just talked about? Now we get into the June 8th, 2004 releases. Alright, here's this next one. Arthur's Eyes, released on June 8th, 2004. The Dragon Tales episodes from Arthur Saves the Day would be the Season 2 episodes, A Sticky Situation, and Green Thumbs. And of course, the episode Green Thumbs is when the dragons try to help a little flower get back home to her parents. And back to the storybook, the dragons are at the school in the sky, and they imagined different stories from like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Jack and the Beanstalk, and something like that. They both used the Dot one, where Dot runs up to the screen. After September 2nd of 2003, all of the releases would use the Dot variant until October 5th, 2004. Just so you know. Arthur's Eyes, released June 8, 2004. The front cover shows Arthur putting his glasses on, and there were a bunch of other glasses on the front cover. Here's the spine. Actually, it's called Back to the Storybook from Season 2. A storybook ending isn't until Season 3. Back to the Storybook is a Season 2 episode, just so you know. A storybook ending is from Season 3. And that episode didn't really air until 2005, so that's why Back to the Storybook from Season 2 is on Arthur's Lost Library book, because Season 3 did not even air yet at that time. Yeah, on TV airings, but not on the DVD. The episodes are Arthur's Eyes and Francine's Bad Hair Day from Season 1 and Draw from Season 2. And here's the disc for Arthur's Eyes. Now, the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Eyes would have the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001. Then, beginning on June 8th of 2004, there would be previews after the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo. It would have the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001, and then it would have the Columbia TriStar Family Fun trailer from 2002, with clips from JG the Jet Plane, Bear in the Big Blue House, Dragon Tales, Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, and Harold and the Purple Crayon. And then the Swan Princess Collection trailer, the DVD menu, FBI warning and attention screen, Sony Wonder and Random House Home Video logos, then the Arthur theme with the boing sound added before the glass breaking noises, and the start of the episode Arthur's Eyes. At the end of the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Eyes, during the Arthur portion, it closes with the last few seconds of the episode Draw, then the end credits from Season 1, which is the extended variant, with the Sinar logo being extended, and the WGBH logo without the word Boston. And then, of course, the Arthur funding, and then the Libby's Juicy Juice advertisement, Season 6 through 8 version, and then the post-alphabet cereal advertisement, 26 little letters that make the words that let you share your feelings. But, unlike Arthur's Pet Follies, which has Teddy Grahams mistakenly sponsored, they actually got the sponsor correct on the back cover of Arthur's Eyes, as Post-Alphabets is sponsored there. And then, the Chuck E. Cheese's Exercises advertisement from 2002. And then, it would contain the Arthur funding credits from Season 7 through 8 with the Concord Grape Jelly purple checkerboard background for the DVD version of Arthur's Eyes. Although TV airings of Arthur's Eyes used the Season 7 through 8 version with the grassy green squared background used for Seasons 1 through 4 reruns, the DVD would instead use the Concord Grape Jelly purple checkerboard background version of the Seasons 7 through 8 funding used for Seasons 1 through 4 reruns. And the DVD of Arthur's Eyes with the purple background, uses grants from U.S. Department of Education, Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and Public Television Viewers. And this is the last release of ARPA to contain the purple background variant of the season 7 through 8 funding, with seasons 1 through 4 reruns. And then the PBS Kids ident from September 4th of 2000, which is the Dot transformation one, where Dot transforms into a tiger, octopus, and astronaut. And then, of course, the Kidio promo. And then it would have the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Beach commercial. Then the season 2 funding, the Dragon Tales theme. And the Dragon Tales episodes for Arthur's Eyes would be Cassie the Green-Eyed Dragon and Something's Missing. But on the June 8th of 2004 releases, the Dragon Tales episodes are not in their original pitch. Do you know what pitch they are instead? They are in a slightly lower pitch than they should be for the June 8th, 2004 releases. Yeah. And as a result, it has the Sesame Workshop and Columbia TriStar Television logos in the low pitch as well. Even though the funding and stuff isn't a normal pitch. At the end of the Dragon Tales portion of Arthur's Eyes, we go into the last few seconds of Something's Missing, and then the Season 2 website bumper, the end credits, the Sesame Workshop, purple roof and green house logo, the Columbia TriStar Television logo, the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial, and then the Season 2 funding, and the PBS Kids ident from September 6, 1999, where Dot runs up to the screen. And what Dragon Tales episodes, what did you think of the Dragon Tales episodes for Arthur's Pet Follies? Alright. Here's this next one. We're going to show Arthur's Family Vacation. Released June 8, 2004 as well. Well, it's fitting because Cassie gets a pet caterpoozle in Goodbye Little Caterpoozle. And the caterpoozle is sleeping in one point. At first, they think that the caterpoozle was dead, but then they discovered that caterpoozles changed into butterflies or butterfairies. What did you think about that for a reason? Okay, the Dragon Tales episode would... So the Arthur episodes for Arthur's Family Vacation, they are all 3 Season 1 episodes, Arthur's Family Vacation, Grandpa Dave's Old Country Farm, and Arthur's Almost Boring Day. And here's the disc for Arthur's Family Vacation. And the the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Family Vacation would have the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001, and then the Columbia TriStar Family Fun trailer from 2002 with the same trailers that I already mentioned, and then the Swan Princess Collection trailer, and then, of course, the DVD menu, the FBI warning and attention screen, Sony Wonder and Random House Home Video logos. The DVD menu, the Arthur theme, after the Random House Home Video logo, the Arthur theme would be shown for the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Family Vacation, and with the boing sound added before the glass breaking noises. And then, of course, the start of the episode, Arthur's Family Vacation. At the end, we go into the last few seconds of Arthur's Almost Boring Day, and then, of course, we go into the end credits from Season 1, this time with the abridged Sonar logo and the WGBH logo with the word Boston, compared to Arthur's Eyes, where it had the extended one and the WGBH logo without the word Boston. And then after this, the Arthur funding credits and the Chuck E. Cheese's opening door advertisement from 2002 this time, and the Libby's Juicy Juice advertisement from Season 6 through 8 version. And then you are right, because after the Juicy Juice advertisement, it goes immediately to the Teddy Graham Snacks advertisement. And yes, it is correctly sponsored on the back cover, just so you know. Then it contains the Arthur funding credits from Season 7 through 8 with the Velveeta cheesy yellow background, commonly used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns, and uses grant from U.S. Department of Education, Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and Public Television Viewers. Then the PBS Kids ident from September 4th, 2000, the Dash transformation one, and Dash transforms into a caveman, scuba diver, and robot. Then, of course, the Kiddio promo, and then the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial, then the Season 1 funding of Dragon Tales, and the Dragon Tales theme, and the Dragon Tales episodes that would be shown on Arthur's Family Vacation. It would have the Arthur episodes, or the Dragon Tales episodes, Zack Takes a Dive, and Under the Weather. Oh. Despite Cassie the Green-Eyed Dragon appearing on Arthur's Eyes, the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's Eyes, I just put that up there because it had a similar title. And, so, at the end of the Dragon Tales portion, we would be going to the last few seconds of Under the Weather, and then, of course, with those episodes in low pitch, of course, the Season 1 website bumper, the end credits, the Sesame Workshop green roof and blue house logo, the Columbia TriStar television logo, the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Community Center commercial, and then the Season 1 funding, and then this PBS Kids ident from September 6, 1999, where Dot runs up to the screen. Wow. Here's this next release. DW Thinks Big. Released June 8, 2004. Oh. If I forgot to tell you what the cover was for Arthur's Family Vacation, it shows Arthur and DW playing at the beach. DW's laying in the stand. Arthur's dad is taking pictures with a camera, and Arthur's mom is wearing a hat. DW's wearing sunglasses. Okay. The front cover shows, for DW Thinks Big, shows DW looking like she's being kissed in the wedding, and Arthur is watching DW being kissed. Here's the spine, the back, and the episodes are DW Thinks Big from Season 1, Arthur and DW Clean Up from Season 3, and For Whom the Bell Tolls from Season 6. Now, beginning with this release, DW Thinks Big, it would be the first release to contain Season 6 episodes with Mark Rendell doing the voice of Arthur this time. Or at least redubbing Bradley's original vocals. Here's a disc for DW Thinks Big. And the Columbia TriStar version of DW Thinks Big would open with the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001, then the Columbia TriStar Family Fun trailer from 2002, the Swan Princess Collection trailer, and then, of course, the DVD menu, FBI warning and attention screens, the Sony Wonder and Random House Home Video logos, then, of course, the Arthur theme song, and it has the boing sound added before the glass breaking noises. Yeah. And then, of course, after the Arthur theme, compared to Arthur Makes a Team and Arthur Saves the Day, where immediately went to the funding after the Juicy Juice ad. Did you know that? Okay. So, after the Arthur theme, we go to the start of the episode, DW Thinks Big. And at the end, we go into the last few seconds of For Whom the Bell Tolls, the Arthur Online Local Library promo from 2001 to 2003, and then it has the Arthur end credits from Season 3. Even though it has a Season 6 episode, it does not contain the Season 6 end credits for some reason. This is also the case with Arthur and the Big Riddle having the Season 5 end credits instead. However, most other releases, like Arthur's Music Medley, Arthur's Money Matters, and Arthur's Tooth, that contain Season 6 episodes, do contain the techno remix. Nor the funding from Season 6. You're right. It does not contain the end credits nor funding from Season 6. Most other releases with Mark Rendell doing the voice of Arthur with Season 6 episodes, most of them would contain the techno remix with the Season 6 funding, of course. Except for DW Thinks Big and Arthur the Big Riddle. And Arthur's Terrible Teasers doesn't have it either. After the Arthur end credits from Season 3, yeah, Arthur's Tasty Treats does the same thing, but it's a Justin Bradley release. Yeah, that's true. After the Season 3 end credits for DW Thinks Big, it contains the funding, the Libby's Juicy Juice... No, after the Arthur funding screen, we go to the Teddy Graham Snacks advertisement coming first, and it is sponsored on the back cover correctly. Then Chuck E. Cheese's opening door advertisement, and then we go into the Libby's Juicy Juice advertisement, but then we go into the black screen that lasts at least a few seconds. Then we go into the Season 7 through 8 funding of Arthur with the grassy green squared background, commonly used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns and using grants from U.S. Department of Education, Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and Public Television Viewers. And then it contains the PBS Kids ident from September 4th, 2000. The Dash transformation one, where Dash transforms into a caveman, scuba diver, and robot. Then the Arthur Step into Reading bumper. And then the Kiddio promo. Then the Dragon Tales portion would contain the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial, and then the Season 1 funding of Dragon Tales and the theme. And the Dragon Tales episodes that would be shown on DW Thinks Big would be the Season 1 episodes Not a Problem and Ord's Unhappy Birthday. And these episodes would actually be reused episodes that would previously be shown on Arthur Celebration. The only difference is DW Thinks Big updates the contents with the Sesame Workshop Green Roof Blue House logo for the Dragon Tales episodes, whereas Arthur Celebration has the 1997 Children's Television Workshop semicircle logo intact. Did you know that? This is also the case with A Tall Tale and Stormy Weather for Arthur's Mystery Files, where the CTW logo is intact. And Arthur the Music Video, with Not Separated at Birth and a Kite for... And Arthur Goes to Hollywood, with Not Separated at Birth and a Kite for Quetzal. And Pigment of Your Imagination and Zach's song, containing from Arthur the Music Video, and A Picture's Worth 1,000 Words, and the Talent Pool from Arthur's Storybook. After the episode Ord's Unhappy Birthday ends on DW Thinks Big, we would go into the Season 1 website bumper, the end credits, the Sesame Workshop Green Roof and Blue House logo, the Columbia TriStar Television logo, then the Dragon Tales, or the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Community Center commercial, and then the Kellogg's, and then the Dragon Tales funding from Season 1, and yes, SE. After that, it does contain the PBS Kids ident, where Dot runs up to the screen. And these episodes are in a low pitch on DW Thinks Big, compared to Arthur Celebration, where it's at the regular pitch. What did you think of the episodes of Dragon Tales for DW Thinks Big, Jeremy? Alright, here's the last June 8th, 2004 releases. And then we have one more set of titles from August 3rd, 2004 for this part. Here's this next one. The 2004 DVD release of Arthur Parents Are From Pluto from June 8th of 2004. And the front cover shows Arthur imagining his parents dancing. I have seen Kids Are From Earth, Parents Are From Pluto back on PBS in 2009. Well, mostly because birthday parties and wedding anniversaries can be both kind of fun, if you know what I mean. And if you look at the back, it lists the episodes Kids Are From Earth, Parents Are From Pluto from Season 5. That's one of the episodes that I recorded back in 2009, and it was paired up with Nerves of Steel from Season 5. And yes, I did see the yellow background. on the PBS Kids Go airings. I believe the 2002 to 2004 airings, or 2001 to 2004 airings of those episodes used the purple background with the Dash transformation logo. And the episodes are Kids Are From Earth, Parents Are From Pluto from Season 5, My Dad the Garbage Man from Season 1, and Mom and Dad Have a Great Big Fight from Season 3. And here's the disc for Parents Are From Pluto. The Columbia TriStar version of Parents Are From Pluto would have the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001, the Columbia TriStar Family Fun trailer, the Swan Princess Collection trailer, and then, of course, the FBI warning, or the DVD menu, the FBI warning intention screen, Sony Wonder, and Random House Home Video logos. And then it had the Arthur theme with the boing sound added before the glass breaking noises, and the start of Kids Are From Earth, Parents Are From Pluto. And at the end, we go into the last few seconds of Mom and Dad Had a Great Big Fight. Then the Arthur Online and Local Library promo from 2001 to 2003. And in the end, credits from Season 5. Then the Arthur funding, the Chuck E. Cheese's. Then the Arthur funding, then it's got the post-alphabet cereal advertisement, 26 little letters that make up 1 million words to tell billions of stories, which is sponsored in the back cover, in fact. Yeah. Then, of course, after the post-alphabets advertisement, the Chuck E. Cheese's opening door advertisement from Season 2, which does contain the URL, compared to the Arthur releases with the Exercises variant from 2002, does not contain it. Then the Libby's Juicy Juice advertisement. Then it contains the Arthur funding credits from Season 6, with the Concord Grape Jelly purple checkerboard background, using grants from Ready to Learn Television Cooperative Agreement, U.S. Department of Education, Public Broadcasting Service, and Public Television Viewers. This is actually the first Sony Wonder release of Arthur to use it, although it did use the purple background on Reader's Digest releases of Arthur from 2002 to 2003 before this was released. Same could be said about the Dash transformation logo, making a first appearance on a Sony Wonder release beginning on June 10th of 2003, even though it actually did appear in 2002 on Reader's Digest releases of Arthur, from 2002 to 2003, that is. And then after the season, speaking of Dash transformation logo, that comes right after the Season 6 funding with the purple background on this DVD release of Parents Are From Pluto. After the Season 6 funding with the purple background, it does use the Dash transformation variant, where Dash transforms into a caveman, scuba diver, and robot. Then the Arthur Step Into Reading bumper, the Kiddio promo, and then the Dragon Tales portion would have the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial, and then the Season 1 funding. And then after the Season 1 funding of Dragon Tales, that is, the theme song. And the Dragon Tales episodes that would be shown on Parents Are From Pluto would be the Season 1 episodes, Follow the Dots, and A Smashing Success. The reason why is because in A Smashing Success, Wheezy blamed Zach for breaking Wheezy's trumpet, even though Emmy accidentally broke it. And Cassie is also blamed for breaking Wheezy's trumpet, which hurts Cassie's feelings. Because siblings and parents can argue sometimes, just like Arthur's parents argue in Mom and Dad Have a Great Big Fight. What did you think of that reason for those episodes? Jeremy Barton. At the end of the Dragon Tales portion, we go into the last few seconds of a smashing success, the Season 1 website bumper, the end credits, the Sesame Workshop green roof and blue house logo. And then we go into the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Community Center commercial, the Season 1 funding of Dragon Tales, and then the PBS Kids ident from September 6, 1999, where Dot runs up to the screen. One more set of DVDs to go for this part. The August 3rd, 2004 releases. Here's this first one I'm going to show you. I do have Arthur's Double Dare on VHS, but we're showing the DVD releases today, so. Arthur's First Sleepover. The front cover of this one shows Arthur, Buster, and the Brain resting on pillows and sleeping bags. There's a bag of chips right there, and a lamp. Spine, and the back. This one lists the episodes Arthur's First Sleepover and Arthur's Lost Dog from Season 1, and Water and the Brain from Season 2. And here's the disc for Arthur's First Sleepover. Now, the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's First Sleepover would have the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo. And just like the June 8th of 2004 releases, the August 3rd, 2004 releases also used the 2002 Columbia TriStar Family Fun trailer. But unlike the June 8th, 2004 releases, the August 3rd, 2004 releases would have the Dragon Tales episodes in the normal pitch this time. And then after the Columbia TriStar Family Fun trailer from 2002, it has the Swan Princess Collection trailer. And in the DVD menu at the warning and attention screens, the Sony Wonder and Random House Home Video logos, the Arthur theme with the boing sound added before the glass breaking noises, and the start of the episode, Arthur's First Sleepover. Now, before I tell you the closing to the Columbia TriStar version, I'll tell you the closing to the Sony Wonder version first. So, in reality, Sony Wonder only released it, but the Sony Wonder version would actually close with the last few seconds of Water in the Brain, the Arthur Online Local Library promo from 2001 to 2003, the end credits from Season 2, then the Arthur funding screen, and then the Libby's Juicy Juice advertisement, but then surprisingly, the Arthur funding screen appears again for some strange reason, mostly due to an editing mistake in the process of making that DVD. And then after that, after the funding screen appears, this time we go into the Teddy Graham Snacks commercial. And then we go into the Chuck E. Cheese's opening door, the Chuck E. Cheese's opening door 2002 advertisement, and then the Arthur funding credits from Season 7 through 8 with the grassy green squared background. And then the PBS Kids ident from September 4th, 2000, where Dash transforms into a caveman, scuba diver, and robot. And then we go into the Kideo promo and the Sony Wonder Online bumper on the DVD menu. But the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's First Sleepover, will have a slightly different closing than that of the Sony Wonder edition. So, you ready to hear how the Columbia TriStar version closes with? It has some of the same closing as Arthur's First Sleepover for the Sony Wonder edition, but it's but it's a little different as well. Because the Columbia TriStar version, after the end credits from Season 2, would contain the Arthur funding. Then we go to the Libby's Juicy Juice advertisement. Then we go immediately to the Teddy Grahams advertisement. Then we go to the Chuck E. Cheese's opening door advertisement from 2002. But then we get an additional advertisement, post-alphabet cereal, 26 little letters that spell the names and tell the world who we are. Then we go into the Arthur funding credits from Season 7 through 8 with the grassy green squared background commonly used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns, using grants from U.S. Department of Education Corporation for Public Broadcasting and Public Television Viewers. And then the PBS Kids ident from September 4th of 2000, the Dash Transformation one, and Dash transforms into a caveman, scuba diver, and robot. The Kiddio promo, and then the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial would be shown. And then it would have the Season 1 funding of Dragon Tales, and then the theme song, and the Dragon Tales episodes that would be shown on the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's First Sleepover would, of course, be the Season 1 episodes, The Giant of Nod and The Big Sleepover. At the end, we go into the last few seconds of The Big Sleepover, the Season 1 website bumper, the end credits, Sesame Workshop, Green Roof and Blue House logo, Columbia TriStar television logo, the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Community Center commercial, and then the Season 1 funding of Dragon Tales again, and the PBS Kids ident from September 6, 1999, where Dot runs up to the screen. So did you hear the closing to the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's First Sleepover and how it was different, SE? So SE, what is different about the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's First Sleepover compared to the Sony Wonder version? Here's this next release. The second to last release I'll show you for part 2, Arthur's New Puppy, released on August 3rd, 2004. The front cover shows Arthur holding his dog, Pal. There's the spine and the back. After Chuck E. Cheese's, of course, so. Here are the sponsors. Here are the episodes. Arthur's New Puppy and Buster's Dino Dilemma from Season 1 and Binky Barnes' Wingman says. And Binky Barnes' Wingman. Oh. When it got delivered, I believe it's because it's been out in the sun for quite some time, and it took all of those colors away for an apparent reason. Yeah. Arthur's New Puppy and Buster's Dino Dilemma from Season 1 and Binky Barnes' Wingman from Season 4. Here's the disc for Arthur's New Puppy. The Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's New Puppy would have the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo. Then the Columbia TriStar Family Fun trailer from 2002, and then the Swan Princess Collection trailer, the FBI warning and the DVD menu, FBI warning and attention screens, Sony Wonder and Random House Home Video logos, the Arthur theme with the boing sound added before the glass breaking noises. Then, of course, the start of the episode, Arthur's new puppy. At the end, we go into the last few seconds of Binky Barnes' Wingman, and then the season 1 the Arthur Online Local Library promo from 2001 to 2003, the end credits from season 4, and then the Arthur funding credits, then the Chuck E. Cheese's opening door advertisement from 2002, then the Libby's Juicy Juice advertisement, season 6 through 8 version, then the post-alphabets ad, 26 little letters that spell the names and tell the world who we are. Then it contains the Arthur funding credits from season 7 through 8 with the grassy green squared background, commonly used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns, using grants from U.S. Department of Education, Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and public television viewers. And then the PBS Kids ident from September 4th, 2000, which is the Dash transformation one, where Dash transforms into a caveman, scuba diver, and robot. And then, of course, the Kiddio promo, and then the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial, and then the season 1 funding, the Dragon Tales theme, and the Dragon Tales episodes that would be shown on Arthur's new puppy would be the season 1 episodes, Wheezy's Last Laugh, and Frog Prince. At the end, we go into the last few seconds of Frog Prince, the season 1 website bumper, the end credits, Sesame Workshop Green Roof Blue House logo, Columbia TriStar Television logo, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Community Center commercial, season 1 funding of Dragon Tales again, and the PBS Kids ident from September 6, 1999, where Dot runs up to the screen. This last one I'll show you for part 2, Arthur's School of Hard Knocks. Because a frog is Max's pet in Frog Prince. And in one scene, the frog croaks, "Gurks, gurks," like that. Here's this next release, Arthur's School of Hard Knocks, released August 3rd, 2004. The front cover shows Arthur and Buster looking a little worried, and Mr. Ratburn doesn't look very pleased on the cover. Spine and the back. And the episodes are Arthur versus the Very Mean Crossing Guard from Season 2, Buster Makes the Grade from Season 1, Andy W. All Fired Up from Season 3. Here's a disc for Arthur's School of Hard Knocks. Now, the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's School of Hard Knocks would contain the last few seconds, would contain the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001, the Columbia TriStar Family Fun trailer from 2002, the Swan Princess Collection trailer, and then, of course, the DVD menu, FBI warning and attention screens, Sony Wonder and Random House Home Video logos, and the Arthur theme with the boing sound added before the glass breaking noises, and the start of the episode, Arthur versus the Very Mean Crossing Guard. And at the end, we go into the last few seconds of DW All Fired Up. And then the Arthur end credits from Season 3. It does not contain the online and local library bumper for some reason. It goes straight to the end credits from Season 3 after DW All Fired Up ends. And then after the end credits from Season 3, we go into the funding. The Chuck E. Cheese's opening door. Actually, after the art for funding, we go to the Libby's Juicy Juice ad, season 6 through 8 version. Then we go to the Chuck E. Cheese's opening door advertisement from 2002. And the Libby's Juicy Juice advertisement, season 6. Alright. Let me say this again. After DW All Fired Up ends, we go to the end credits from season 3 without a local library or online bumper. Then we go into the art for funding, the Libby's Juicy Juice advertisement, season 6 through 8 version. Then the Chuck E. Cheese's opening door advertisement. And then we go into the post-alphabet cereal advertisement, 26 letters that spell the names and tell the world who we are. And it is sponsored on the back cover correctly, believe it or not. Then, of course, and Arthur's New Puppy has this error where Teddy Grahams is mistakenly sponsored on the back cover, unlike Arthur's School of Hard Knocks, which had it sponsored correctly, which had post-alphabet sponsored correctly. And then after the post-alphabets advertisement for Arthur's School of Hard Knocks, we have the Arthur funding from season 7 through 8 with the grassy green squared background, commonly used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns and using grants from U.S. Department of Education, Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and public television viewers. And then, of course, the PBS Kids ident from September 4th, 2000, which is the Dash transformation one, where Dash transforms into a caveman, scuba diver, and robot. And then it has the Kiddio promo. And then the Columbia TriStar version, the Dragon Tales portion, would have the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle commercial, and then the season 1 funding, and then the Dragon Tales theme. And the Dragon Tales episodes that would be shown on Arthur's School of Hard Knocks would be the season 1 episodes, Bully for You, and the Great White Cloud Whale. And then after the episode, The Great White Cloud Whale ends for the Columbia TriStar version of Arthur's School of Hard Knocks, we go to the season 1 website bumper of Dragon Tales. The season 1 end credits, Sesame Workshop Green Root Blue House logo, the Columbia TriStar television logo, the Kellogg's Frosted Flake Community Center commercial, and the season 1 funding again, and the PBS Kids ident from September 6, 1999, where Dot runs up to the screen. Alright, that was it for part 1, or that was it for part 2. Stay tuned for part 3, which will look at all the releases from October 5th of 2004 to June 14th of 2005, which is the last releases I'll show you. Until then, I'll see you later.